Welcome, friends, to our channel where we search the world over looking for interesting and unique products and gifts. I'm Alex.
I'm Liz.
And together we are
Alex and Liz.
Alex and Liz. Today we have the Munchkin high-speed bottle warmer. This had a 3.6 star rating and had 220 reviews on Amazon.
Yep.
And you can buy it for $24.54.
Sure.
So we'll admit we didn't have this for our first child, but we just got it for our second. And we wish we would have had it for our first because we were wasting a lot of time warming up bottles.
It does take a while.
Yep.
Just running it underwater, or, it takes a while. So this was a lifesaver this time, I would say.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
So it uses steam to warm up the bottle. This one is a really fast-acting one. It takes 90 seconds, and it's you just use this little measuring device here to put the water inside here, and you plug it in.
Yep. Why don't we should we demonstrate it?
Yeah,
real
we'll
quick
demonstrate it here now. So this is just what you put the water in. So it's got little lines here of how high to fill it up. It just kind of goes by how much you have in the bottle, by how much you would fill up on here. And
or how warm you want it.
Yeah.
The more water you put in, the warmer the bottle would
Sure. So there's instructions and stuff that it comes with, but so we're just going to put the water in, just pour it right in. I'll just put that back in front. And then we use the Tommy Tippy bottles, but it also fits Dr. Brown's Avent, Lanisol, I'm probably pronouncing these wrong, Medela, Born Free.
Is this Nook?
And that's Nook, and that one also works. So we'll use the Tommy Tippy. And it comes with this little top. That's if you have like a thinner bottle where you would just put that over to kind of hold in the heat.
The steam,
Yep. But this one is a little bit wider, so you don't need to put that. So anyway, and then it has a little basket because it will be hot.
It's very hot.
You don't want to touch it after it's done. So you'll want to use that basket. So we'll keep that in there. All you have to do is push that down. It lights up. It's orange. And then once the 90 seconds is up, the light will go off telling you that it's done.
It just takes a few seconds to see the steam here. But
Yep. So we'll just keep talking as we're going. So obviously very easy to use.
Yep.
I mean, I actually YouTubed a video on how to do it. And
you look at it initially and you're wondering how it works. But once you use it once, you've used it a million times. Yeah, I know. I was wondering that.
But you can also use it to like sterilize pacifiers, or they said you can also heat up food in there too. So
because previously to sterilize pacifiers, we would heat up a pot of water on the stove and we'd throw them in there. But I mean, this thing would work like a charm for that.
Sure. So and it's really portable. I mean, it's a pretty light unit itself.
It does require an outlet, but
but it's really not the end of the world.
I don't know if you can see the steam coming.
It's getting warm, so you wouldn't want to touch it now.
Yeah.
And after it's done, I mean, it's heating it up for 90 seconds, but you still always check the temperature because you never know.
Yeah.
So for cons, I read that it doesn't fit all bottles. So I don't know. I mean, I had a pretty good list of ones that it takes, and those are pretty popular ones. So, and then some people had said inconsistency with the temperature, and that could be.
I can see.
If you filled this up with 10 ounces, it might might need to do 2 cycles of the 90 seconds. I don't.
And I can see how the steam, is going to warm up the outside obviously more than the inside.
Yeah.
So I always, when it's done, I always, give it a little.
Yeah, you kind of swirl it
around,
to mix it up, and I always check to make sure.
Yep.
One of the things too, somebody said, and I just noticed it now, that you kind of do get that almost like a burning smell. I mean, it's not burning, but you kind of get that stench.
Yeah.
And then there's the bottom. So now it's done. So you want to take it out by the basket here. So
it cools off pretty quick. I mean, it's hot initially, but I mean,
and especially the top, like you want to make sure that cools down before you'd feed the baby. I mean, it doesn't take that long to cool down, but it does take a little. So this bottom plate that warms it up, you have to clean that often, I guess. And they say with like a vinegar mixture, we're gonna need to do that soon. I can tell. So it just kind of builds up, depending on probably if you're using hard water or whatever too. But
I think the biggest thing for me to make this a better unit. I mean, we gave it a 7 out of 10, but I think if it, didn't require an outlet, it was a little easier to take camping or whatever else. But usually you do have an outlet for that too. But
and it does have kind of like a little wraparound cord under there, so if you had it up on the counter or something and didn't want the whole cord hanging out, then you can wrap it up. So, I mean, yeah, overall it's pretty nice. We use it every day.
Yep. My mom watches our
There's
kids.
Nothing worse when you have a screaming baby who's hungry.
I bet.
And it's taking forever to thaw out milk.
I bet my mom, who's watching our kids, is missing this right now. So we better end this and get this back to her. Subscribe to us. You're going to put a link of this below if you want to buy it. What else? Send us your interesting, unique products. We'll review them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.